Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 11 of Aldnoah.Zero Season 2. And I gotta say, this episode had a lot of things going on in it, but it's mostly, what do I call it? Like, it's leading up to the final episode. Because this is episode 11, and also, there's 12 episodes in this season. So next week's episode will be the last, which I am actually, like, super excited for. And pretty much in this episode, you know, the princess was encountered. What's his name? Clonkine. I think that's how you say it. Crutio, Count Crutio. Pretty much, I was scared. I didn't know what he was planning on doing, but he's actually on Princess Salem's side. So he's trying. He's of course helps her get out of the ship. Instead of getting Inko to pick her up, he does. She does end up going with him. To which we see later on, Inho's like, okay, this is still mission complete, so he's okay with that. He knows that they're still on kind of on his side, kind of thing. And pretty much that's when Earth's forces start the retreat because obviously, later on we also see that the command was talking to them about they weren't supposed to go onto the moon base and all because they pretty much had that attack on the moon base and um, the landing castle as a distraction so the forces can go in and kill Princess Salem. To which, when they found out that was a failed, they called a retreat. And this whole episode is pretty much Princess of Salem trying to figure out what to do and everything. They do end up going to Count Mazurek's landing castle. Of course, he is on their side. He is pretty much, he's happy that he can finally get his debt that he had for Inaho repaid. So he is on their side, so that's good. Because you need seriously all the help you can get. And she does end up having a little confrontation. She tries to see her grandfather and tell him to stop the war, but he is honestly too sickly and kind of seems, I think, is kind of delusional, not all there. Might have like Alzheimer's kind of thing or something like that. I don't know. He was just not all there pretty much, and it's pretty much useless having him, you know, tell everyone to, because she went there to tell the grandfather to stop the war, tell all the orbital knights to stop, because if she does it, then it won't be, it won't work as well. But all this kind of stuff is happening while Slain, he tried to get them back, but of course, it's not going to happen, Slain. And I agree with, in this episode, they did talk about how Slain does care for her. He always believed that she would come back. And yeah, okay, yeah, he did. I say he did care for her. Not anymore. Slain is, he doesn't care. It's all his motives now. He wants nothing else matters except his ambitions. And what he does is he's calling all the orbital knights under his command, kind of thing, and telling them they're going to do an all frontal assault. Even Inaho somehow finds out, he is super smart, but what also with his eye, it turns out that the expansion thing that he's been expanding, I didn't know what it was, but he's actually laying it control of part of his brain, and he's doing more and more, and that's why is hurt and stuff. But it's pretty much he's letting like an AI have half of his, or like a part of his brain, which is really not good. But he's doing anything it takes to stop Slain and save Princess Salem and everything. And just seriously, Slain calling an all-out attack to pretty much on Earth is just what the heck. And pretty much at the very end, they're all starting to have their forces ready. Earth's getting ready. Slane's getting ready with all the forces, and he starts to make a announcement to all the orbital knights, and all of a sudden, Princess of Salem pretty much pirates hijacks goes on all frequencies to tell everyone, Earth and the orbital knights, that she is pretty much taking over as the Empress of Verse, because obviously the Emperor is not in a shape that he can be the ruler anymore. So it does make sense that she can do this, obviously. And what she's saying is that what I didn't like is she's taking Clon Klein as her husband, but I'm pretty sure it's just part of the ploy. They need that kind of stuff to as one of the orbital knights, kind of thing. And she's calling for a peace between Earth and Mars, pretty much. And that was the end of the episode. Really good, suspenseful. just a whole bunch of things going on, like getting ready, leading up to the final episode, which we will have. That I'm still sure that it won't be peace. I'm pretty sure Slane is going to do everything he can to stop it and attack Earth. And Slane versus, we're probably going to have that final battle between Slane and Inho. Can't wait to see that. And yeah, I can't wait to see how they're going to conclude this season. I'm wondering, is there going to be another season, or is this the final episode of the entire thing? Because next episode is a lot to be throwing in everything, just a full on kind of battle and everything. But I know the next episode's going to be really good. A lot of battle, a lot of just. I'm pretty sure a lot of things are going to happen. I'm wondering when whichever side wins or loses or something happens. I want to know what's gonna happen between Inoho and Princess of Salem. That's what I really want to know. That romance thing going on. But yeah, I honestly, it was a little slower episode compared to the last one, but this episode is really everything leading up to the final episode, which I expected, to be honest. That's how most episode before the last episode are, and whew, can't wait for that final episode to see what is going to happen, what Slane is going to do. Now that Princess of Salem, like, is he going to lose followers and to still attack? I don't know, man. I seriously don't know, but I cannot wait for the next episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion review. That's all I got to say about the episode. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys, see ya.